Welcome back to Straight Outta Marvel. It shows Kevin27 back with another fire episode. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we finally made it. November was so long ago. We finally made it to another Marvel movie instant spoiler reaction. We right here with Deadpool and Wolverine. You already know. Oh my God, I'm so ecstatic, excited, jubilated. I feel rejuvenated. Anything, any acronym you want, I am there, man. Make sure you give a like, comment, subscribe at Kevin27 World on YouTube. Please give a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And on Spotify, you can comment now. Let's get into it. We here with the straight spoilers. Okay, how do I feel about Deadpool and Wolverine? First of all, light up that exotic if you got it. Pour up that expensive so we can get offensive. Now, as you can see, I'm super excited. Fresh with the Deadpool and Wolverine mother freaking... Oh, this rated R. We could do Disney rated R. The motherfucking popcorn bucket that I did not use because, I mean, come on, this is a collector's item, right? So, I mean, bruh, I paid a good $30 for this. Salute. Oh, super excited. And this is the best thing. This is like the best piece of merchandise. Come on. This is way better than that stupid Doom crap. I don't know what y'all talking about. This way better than that stupid Doom popcorn bucket that looked like a damn fleshlight. Like a real freaky fleshlight, okay? This is way better, all right? I'll take my Wolverine head any day. I'll take Wolverine head any day. So, yeah, so that's already, I was already excited. Getting in to see the movie, I'm gonna keep it real. Yo, Santa Fe, they was slacking. Yo, the 3D was messed up. My D-box wasn't D-boxing, but, you know, I got a free movie, so it is what it is. I'll take it. So, other than that, I like the beginning and I like the movie overall. I thought the cameos that we're going to get into, all that I remember, I thought the story was good. Good story. I guess you would say two villains. One villain, very good. Second villain, good. You know, typical CEO type, you know, mustache twirler villain, but still good. And I think this movie put the multiverse to rest along with the Fox universe. So we got a lot to talk about, okay? So, you know, starting off, only why I say the story was good, I'm gonna keep it real. And this is the first instant part of the story that's gonna be a spoiler. I don't wanna say hate, I'm not gonna say hate. I just thought it was kinda, I didn't like how the entire movie was in the void. I'm not gonna lie. Like, because we already did the void in Loki, I want new things. I don't want revisited things so much. And because we were in the void, and Deadpool said it in the movie, he said, oh, this kind of like Matt, or he said kind of like Furiosa, but we can't say it for copyright infringement or something. So me had already seen Mad Max Furiosa. It was kind of too much like that as well. So, you know, it was like the arena, the stage that was set for me, I was not feeling it. But that's about it as far as my main, like, why I thought the story was good is because, you know, the setting was a little boring to me. When you talk about the TVA, we been did that with Loki. When you talk about a Furiosa or a Mad Max type of setting, we did that this year, and Mad Max been popping. And then I think that, and then come on, Goliath was already like a big thing that we seen a Loki take down, and we've seen Kang already tame. So, you know, that was just kind of like, that was, I didn't really care for that too much in the story. But other than that, man, the movie was super fire, bro. Ryan Reynolds coming out hot, joke after joke after joke after bro. Ryan Reynolds gotta be the funniest comedic actor in the game right now. And I don't think it's close. Bro, and I say that because Free Guy was PG-13 and he had me dying in that movie. And he didn't even have to go like he did in this. And this movie was still, I feel like this movie, they left it all out there, but it was still Disney. It was definitely Disney-fied rated R, which I'm not mad at. It was still rated R. I'm not going to take anything away from them, but it was still Disney-fied because I felt like for sure, they didn't have any problems with the cocaine thing in the last, I feel like so. And he tried to call this girl a stripper. She wasn't a stripper. She was a prostitute. Come on, bro. But anyways, even though it was Disney fired, still fired though. Still fire on the rated R. If we talking about the way that we get into it, so you kick it off with him digging up the Logan that we knew that who had died because whatever, we don't really know the case why he's doing it, and then he's killing all of these TVA agents, which was phenomenal from what I've seen. I'm telling you, it was kind of messed up. Things with the 3D was messed up and all of that. That's why I'm going again tomorrow to go see it so I could take notes and really give you guys a good episode for Monday. But this was the beginning. We trying to figure out what's going on, and then once we figure it out, I'm like, okay. So once he go back to the TVA, we find out his timeline is dying. Which again, I'm just being real. This is a part of another thing with the story. It's like, okay, here we go with the timeline shit. We just did this with Loki season 2. So, but I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying I'm not mad at it. It's just a lot of familiarity, which I'm not mad at. So don't get it twisted. But when he does this, I like it or whatever. And it's cool. Like you see he in the TVA and they telling him, okay, well, your timeline gonna be gone because of, I think they called it, and I don't even remember what it's called right now. So please, but I think they called it an anchor character, something like that. That's what they called that Logan in that universe. So since he died, the universe is dying out slowly. But instead of slowly, this guy who is the main culprit, or I guess he was the main villain, right? But he was the main villain, but you could say he was the second villain. He definitely was the second villain in terms of performance. But he's like, frick that. I'm trying to kill this damn universe right now. I'm trying to kill this universe right now. And he does that, or he's attempting to do that. But before he can do it, Deadpool breaks his nose and gets up out of there and use the temporal pad. And now he's traveling through time, trying to find the perfect Wolverine. And he ends up, and again, I know that people are going to love this movie because I think this is what people wanted from Multiverse of Madness, because this is a multiverse movie. This is what people wanted, a Multiverse of Madness. They wanted to see, which I still feel like they did. Like Doctor Strange fought himself. Like, I don't get it. But I think people like this are going to like this because he's going through all of these different times, these different multiverses, and you get to see they showed us a short mini Wolverine. They showed us I think a one arm Wolverine. They were showing us all these different Wolverines. Really cool. I really enjoyed it. It was very cool to see all of the different Wolverines. He finally find, which they classified him the weakest Wolverine because I believe he let the X-Men die or something. And he got the yellow joints on. And later on, we come to find out that it's because He wore it to remember the X-Men, which I thought was cool. This is a very touching movie on top of that. But this was like a real multiverse trip in the beginning. And then they kind of just cut you cold turkey for a minute because they knock you off into the void. Uh, yo, think about this too. When they get into the void, or even before that, we see Scott. I was about to say Scott, but we see Wade talking to Happy Hogan about why he wanted to be an Avenger, and he's in the sacred timeline. And I was like, how is this possible? But obviously, that was all afterwards, right? So he wants to be an Avenger, and he started trying to work like this. He tried to live this modest life because he didn't want to be Deadpool anymore, which is cool, But that's how he ended up getting rolled back into it when he finds out. But I like that part of it, just to know that Wade, after he saved everyone, he just lived a modest lifestyle, and that's cool to me. I like that. So, once him and Logan actually fight, and bro, the Logan, I think it was two. I think it was two, it was either two or it was three Deadpool versus Wolverine fights. All of them were great. I enjoyed all of the fights, bro. Like, very good fights. Like, I'm like, I don't know, like, might be some of the best fights. I mean, they was just getting so gory with the stabbing and the shooting. Like, no one else has had the benefit of this, right? So after we do all of this, I believe we get to our first big cameo. I'm not gonna say because Happy Hogan, he was a good cameo because when I seen him, I was like, oh shit, Happy Hogan. Like, you just love to see all of these people like meeting up, like these big Marvel characters. And then who do we see? We see Chris Evans portraying himself as what you think is Captain America because he had like a sleeve out and it was red, white, and blue. And then he talking shit though. So this was like the first sign that you should know it wasn't Captain America because he was like cussing. He was like swearing like a motherfucker. And then he was like, flame on. Everybody in the theater was like, that was a really good moment. That was a really good theater moment. Just and that is what people want from this multiverse stuff. Like, people like that shit they did with they I think they tried too hard with Ant-Man 3. Like, that wasn't the multiverse stuff that we want. They didn't really give us any good multiverse stuff in Ant-Man 3. That was the problem. Okay, you telling us it's this big multiverse like problem, and then all we get is a bunch of Kangs. No, people want these cameos. So when you see Chris Evans, you think he's Captain America because you know the face, you know him, and then boom, they pull a switcheroo, and he's Johnny Storm. Like, oh my God, the Human Torch. And that was just like amazing. Everybody goes crazy. And then he gets killed in like an instant. Like, it was kind of crazy. Like, and then, and this is again, I love how Deadpool breaks the fourth wall because he was like, this was a budget issue we had to cut. It was something crazy like that. Hilarious. I cannot wait to go again and take so many notes. This is just my instant reaction. I really love how the cameos, bro, they had Elektra, I believe, bro. They brought Samuel. Wow, if I was white, I'd be racist. They brought Wesley Snipes back as Blade, bro. Oh my God. I'm telling you, another moment where everybody in the theater went crazy. I think people were shocked because when I told my mom, she was like, "Oh yeah, I knew he was gonna be in a movie," and I was like, "How the hell you know?" But see, me personally, I've been trying my hardest to stay away from like the spoilers and everything. I didn't even watch the last trailer that they put out, and I was so mad that I was spoiled that X-23 came back, you know, and she was really good in this movie. So her another good cameo. Um, oh, Channing Tatum as Gambit. Oh, oh, bruh. Oh man, you might have to check my pants, bruh. Like, and this is why it's so crazy because I had never heard of Channing Tatum saying he wanted to play Gambit until about a year ago. And then all of a sudden he's in the movie. So, bro, they be put bro, this Hollywood is very is very smart, bro. They put this out, they put that story out there. I remember reporting it. They put that story out there just to see what people will say. And a lot of people, I remember the comments was like, oh man, I would love to see Channing Tatum as Gambit. He does want to play the character. So it's good. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I was I was happy to see him, but I didn't like how he was talking. Like it was like sometimes he was like sounding Jamaican, sometimes he was sounding French. It was weird. I don't know. Maybe that's why he was in the TVA, like pruned his ass because, like, bro, you sound stupid. It could have been they could have been going for that, but if that's how he would portray Gambit, I would just rather him not be Gambit. If I'm just being honest, like if that's how he would portray Gambit, I wouldn't like it. Like whoever portrays Gambit, they got to do Gambit like the TV show. He's the best Gambit, and he sounds Southern. He don't sound like no damn Frenchman or no damn Jamaican. I don't know what that was about. Even Ryan Reynolds in the movie called him out. He was like, "We need to have a talk with your dialect coach." Like, I'm telling you, Ryan Reynolds, the funniest actor in movies. Like, he's the funniest movie comedian. Like, remember it was times where it was like, at least for me, it was times where it was like Seth Rogen, or it was definitely times when it was Jim Carrey. I feel like right now is Ryan Reynolds and it's not close. Like he got so many double entendres. Like he got jokes like a rapper. Like he got so many punchlines where it's just ridiculous. Like it's amazing how many punchlines this man got. Like I just some of his jokes, bro, they was hitting so hard. Like I'm telling you, the crowd was eating that shit up. That's why I'm like, I don't even care about the damn like the story was interesting. Like you trying to save your home, so whatever. I get all of that. But just seeing Ryan Reynolds just be so fucking irritating and knowing that, I just seen the other day that Hugh Jackman said he the one called Ryan Reynolds and said, I want to come back and do Wolverine and Deadpool. And Ryan Reynolds was like, you serious? And he's like, yeah. And he was like, okay, well, it's gonna be called Deadpool and Wolverine, right? Like type shit. Like, you know what I mean? It just when you see how annoying Ryan Reynolds is that with the jokes, it's so many times where Hugh Jackman is like, shut the fuck up. Like, it was amazing. It's amazing, bro. Like, I really love this movie. Um, let's get into the villain chick. So she shows you right off the bat that she has immense power because of what she does to the Flash. She literally rips his skin off his body, and the rest of his body just crumbles. It was like very disturbing, right? Or I said the Flash, the Human Torch. Um, yeah, it was very disturbing what she did to that man. And then like just what she was doing, she was very good. So she is Professor Xavier's sister. I guess they was like twins, but she tried to like kill him with the biblical cord or some shit. So the TVA just sniped her ass. Like I guess they like blicked her from the womb, was like, or as soon as she was born, they just blicked her and got her up out of there. So he was never born with her and shit. Like I don't know, like that. I like that she was bald headed, just like Charles. Even though I don't know why, because he was not always bald headed. Like I don't know why she's bald headed. Like they didn't have to make her bald to get the point across that she's the sister, right? Because he wasn't always bald headed. He had to be bald headed, or I think he had a choice. He could save his hair or save his legs. I think it was like save his hair and he don't have his mind as sharp, or you have the sharpest mind but you can't walk. He chose the sharpest mind. So yeah, like I don't know about that, but she was very good villain. As far as quotables, not sure if she had really many quotables, but who cares when it's a movie with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman? Like seriously. Mm. And I'm not even trying to be an asshole about it. Like seriously, I'm really not. But come on, bro. Like these two guys carried this movie so well from beginning to end, even the end with the sentimental, emotional part where they had to sacrifice themselves and they did a little Hawkeye and freaking Black Widow, where they kind of fought over who was not like they did it, but they kind of fought over who was going to be the one to sacrifice. And then eventually it was Hugh Jackman. And then eventually Deadpool hit him in the head with a fire hydrant and sacrificed himself. But then Hugh Jackman broke the door down and then he sacrificed himself with Deadpool and they saved the timeline together. It was amazing. Like the ending was amazing. And let's keep it real. Like, come on. Like, pause. But Hugh Jackman with the shirt off, and then he had that scowl. Oh, bruh, that was amazing. Like he was like all glistening, like they made him all greasy on purpose. Like I'm telling you, bro. Oh shit, I don't fucked it up. Damn. Oh, because I want that in the picture. But yeah, the Ant-Man was just it was just done very well. I really appreciate the ending. All of the Deadpools. Now, the lady, so what was funny is the ending, they had all of these it was like probably 100 to 200 different Deadpools. They had like a baby Deadpool, a kid Deadpool, lady Deadpool. They had a samurai Deadpool. They had, I think, a black Deadpool. They had like all these different types of Deadpools, right? And then when I say they, I mean Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, Wolverine and Deadpool. They got to fight all of these Deadpools, and that's when he bring the scowl out. That's when he first brought it out, and when I say it's so funny because I'm telling you, I said that's when he first brought him out, but they had T.I. playing, bring him out, bring him out, yeah, bring him out, all the dope boys yelling. So even though they fired T.I. because he had some false accusations, at least they made it up for him in Deadpool 3 with Bring Him Out. In Deadpool 3, one of the biggest movies of the year. Salute to T.I., Black King. So yeah, that was cool, man. We never find out who is Lady Deadpool. So people was thinking it was Taylor Swift or it was Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool. It wasn't. It was just some random female. I guess we'll know who the voice is. I don't know. What was cool is we got pretty face Deadpool because we got just Ryan Reynolds with long hair. And the funniest thing is when the real Deadpool, or we'll call him Marvel Jesus, MJ if you're nasty, when he grabbed pretty face Deadpool and let him get shot, and then he started throwing up blood, and he's like, "You don't regenerate, bro." That shit was. It would be the fucking Deadpool that don't have any blemishes. He's the one that can't regenerate. That is hilarious, bro. And he's the nice one. Oh man, that was again just beautiful gags, bro. Beautiful, beautiful gags, man. I'm telling you, this movie was amazing when it comes to comedy. It's the funniest movie this year. It's not even close. Like, it's the best movie to come out this year. Not even if it's a movie like that I gave a 9 out of 10 is not bad. Like, Twisters was really good. Come on, it's not fucking with this. Like, come on, bro. Deadpool was amazing. Deadpool was amazing. So again, seeing Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds working together again after the whole Blade 3 debacle, you talk about nostalgia through the roof. Like, I remember Wesley Snipes hated Ryan Reynolds. He said the studio was trying to replace him with Ryan Reynolds. And then when you look and see Deadpool, he was not lying. So, bro, when you see Wesley Snipes with Ryan Reynolds on Deadpool 3 and he is Blade, bruh, you can't make this. You get to see Elektra. You get to see Elektra after freaking her movie bombed so bad, but she was very good in the first Deadpool. Like, obviously X-23, and then who else? Gambit, but Gambit was like the only new person. But bro, that was amazing. That was amazing. I'm like so glad I got to see that. Like, I was so happy seeing that shit, bro. Now, does this movie hold a candle to No Way Home? In terms of cameos, yes, because I was super excited to see Wesley Snipes. But that was the only. Oh, I was super excited to see Wesley Snipes, and I was super excited to see Chris Evans playing Johnny Storm. So you could take those two and they'll exit out, even though it wasn't as big to me, because I'm not gonna lie. When I was happy when Andrew came out, but when Toby came out, I started crying, bro. I was so happy. Like, you know what I mean? But seeing Blade and seeing Chris Evans as Johnny Storm and that switcheroo, I was very happy. So I guess maybe you can X those out. But who is going to take place of Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe, and Jamie Foxx in this movie? And that's where they don't got No Way Home beat. Like, you can't beat those three, just those three. Not to mention Sandman. You know what I mean? Not to mention the Lizard. So, like, that's about a good 5 that you can't fuck with. You know what I mean? You got those 4. Those are good cameos for sure. But like I said, when you take the other 2 Spider-Man, those cancel out those 2, so it's not that much. So that's my thing with that. But I'll put it right underneath No Way Home. It's right underneath No Way Home, right? Like, I think it goes like this. I think it's Infinity War, Endgame. No, Infinity War, No Way Home, then Endgame, and then you go Deadpool. As far as like the big cinematic cameo type of movies, yeah, I'll take all of those. I'll take those in that order, matter of fact. So let's look at the audience score. I believe it was 81 and 94. Let's see. So on Rotten Tomatoes, it's at 80% with over 237 reviews. So that's good. And then a 97% with over 2,500 verified ratings. And yeah, I love it, bro. Like, I guess you could say I'm with the audience, bro. This movie was very good, but it's just, I feel like 80% of 237, that's a lot that liked it. So that's still a lot. So either way, you winning to me. So yeah, man, I'm right there. My favorite part of the movie. Oh, what's my favorite part of the movie? I do like that Hunter B-15 is really holding down the TVA. Obviously, we know what happened at the end of Loki season 2. She holding it down. And she didn't have a role in this until the end of the movie. And then she was like the most important person. That was cool. I really like to see that as well. So what's next? Who's next? My favorite part, that's what I'm trying to think of. I really think my favorite part is just like the back and forth with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Honestly, just Ryan Reynolds, to be honest. Like, bro, like, salute to Hugh Jackman, bro. Like, he was funny too in some scenes. But it's just like, bro, Ryan Reynolds, bro, he's just amazing. He's amazing with comedy, man. He's goated. I really enjoy his comedy, bro. So shout out to Ryan Reynolds. Really good. I fuck with Ryan Reynolds. Um, hmm. All right. What else we got? The action was top tier. Um, yeah, I think that might be it, man. The post credit scene, hilarious, because the gag of the movie was the way that it seemed like Deadpool kind of lied on Chris. I was about to say Chris Evans, but Johnny Storm as all the stuff that he said about what's this lady's name? Because I keep forgetting. Deadpool and Wolverine. Because I keep forgetting her name. They're gonna show me the production team. Bro, I don't give a damn about the production team. Oh, salute to Blind Al too, man. She's just good every time. Cassandra Nova, I think, which is Emma Corrin. I believe that's who it was. So I think they just called her Nova, maybe. So yeah, her man, she was like, damn, I kind of forgot where I was getting with that. Shit. Anyways, bro, I really like how they did it, with the way that Deadpool was like, fuck all this shit, bro. We finna get this shit going. Damn. No, I can't wait, bro. They ain't gonna deal with this shit anymore. Why is it 56% on Metacritic? What's going on over there? But yeah, I thought she was a really good villain, and the fact that she was willing to destroy all timelines. So this is my thing, and I'm glad we gonna get to this now. So did Deadpool point out the obvious? Is Marvel about to stop doing the multiverse? Are they done? Was this the last multiverse project? So we get all of these Deadpools walking out of the not a, I think it was the portal. We got all these Deadpools walking out of the portal, and then he says, "Bro, we gotta admit it didn't work. The multiverse, it doesn't work." Like, which it did work because No Way Home was a multiverse movie. But anyways, he was saying it doesn't work and blah blah blah, and then they tried to kill all of the Deadpool's, which they didn't die. So could that mean like they still gonna do multiverse stuff? I think they should still keep doing multiverse stuff. I like it, but is this movie the symbol of the end of the Fox universe and the end of the multiverse? Like, are they going to keep doing multiverse stories, or are they going to start doing singular? Go back to that. Or are they just going to keep doing different universes? We know that the Fantastic Four is going to take place in a separate universe. So this is, I don't know. I think this could be a symbol. It could be a symbol, man, of we done with this. We done with the multiverse. Oh man, I really wish I didn't miss that point though. Oh, and the fact that girl Nova killed Doctor Strange, like she really with the shit. She killed Doctor Strange and then took his damn sling ring. Like that's how they was able to get back because I believe the pyro nigga killed. He shot Nova and because they ended up putting the Juggernaut helmet on her head and she couldn't play her mind games because she was able to put her fingers through a motherfucking head. Like she was fingering motherfuckers' brains. Like she was able to do that. But this guy, he killed her. He tried to kill her, but Wolverine ended up saving her because he was like, "This is what Professor X wanted me to do." So he saved her, and in turn, you know, she opened a portal for them to go back, and that's how they end up saving like the entire timeline, which is cool. I like what they did, bro. This is a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Yo, go see Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm going again tomorrow, bro. Like this was really good. I can't wait to go see it again. Like it was really good. So, what do I give it? I'm gonna get. You know what? I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 4 out of 5. Really good movie. Highly recommend. And just based off of action and just based off of action and comedy alone, this movie was very good. I thought the 3D was lacking a little bit though. I still think the best Marvel movie for 3D was Shang-Chi. I still think that was the best Marvel movie for 3D. But this was the 3D in this movie, it was cool. Like when I go see it tomorrow, I'm probably not going to see it in 3D, like unless they give me that whole experience over again, because I told y'all they messed up. But other than that, I might just see a regular D box. But yeah, man, this was a really good movie. I hope I wasn't too long-winded for you guys. I know the podcast, they appreciate it, but the YouTubes be weird with it, man. So hope you guys appreciate it. Make sure you comment. Let me know what you thought of Deadpool and Wolverine. Where does it rank? Is it an automatic top 10 movie? Because I think I would bump a movie out for this one in the MCU. I think I'll bump a movie out. Like I remember when Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out and everybody was like, it's top 10, it's top 10. And I was like, okay, so what's your top 10 now? And then what movie are you gonna bump out? And no one had I'll do it. Like I'll see because I think this might be a top 10 for sure, top 15. For sure, top 15. Okay. So let me know where you guys putting this movie in the MCU Hall of Fame. I would love to know because this was really good. And I'll be back hopefully Monday. I should be back Monday with the full breakdown. You know how I'm gonna do whatever, how many items I missed, and we gonna go crazy. Okay, so it shows Kevin 27. Believe it till you make believers. See you on the next one.